What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon. Welcome to this week's comic haul. No CAPTAINSARO today because she's running around the house getting ready to meet one of her heroes while having an anxiety attack. So, and plus we got a tiny haul this week. Very few books came in for us, so it's going to be a small one and a quick one, but let's do this anyway. Alright, so I guess since we have very few books to show, I may as well just quickly have a chat about the channel finally reached monetization, which is absolutely awesome. It was definitely a long road, but we finally got there. So yeah, I just want to shout out to the people who gave me some super chats recently on a couple of streams. That really means a lot. It was a whole new world of just being like, whoa, what is happening right now? But yeah, super cool. And now obviously the channel is open to, maybe start memberships and have an online store and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how I feel about membership right now. I'm kind of thinking about it and what I could actually do to make it worthwhile. So yeah, we'll see whether or not I make that an actual thing. But like I said, shout out to everyone who's kind enough to give me a super chat and things during those live streams. But yeah, maybe before I start, since it's such a small haul this week, I'll do the shout outs first. Who do we want to shout out, babe?
Shout out to Old Wolf. Shout
out to Old Wolf. And not just because he's our friend, but because he's a great member of the community. If you don't know, Old Wolf did a 24-hour stream just a few days ago to raise money for pediatric cancer. And he knocked it out of the park. The community raised over $5,000. Which is absolutely incredible. So big shout out to Old Wolf. If you're not already subscribed to him, if that's not a good enough reason to sub him up, or what else is. But yeah, congratulations, Old Wolf. You did a fantastic job, mate. He was stressing out so much about it, and I'm glad that we were able to be a part of it. And yeah, once again, the comic book community comes together to just show that we're one of the greatest communities in the world. The other channel I'm going to shout out, I wasn't really prepared, but on my recent Simple Surfer stream, I watched a video from a channel called Comics Fan for Life, and I made mention of something. The video I watched of his was Comic Haul number 137 or something like that, and I was like, oh, I wonder how long he's been doing this. So I went onto his channel and looked at where Comic Haul number 1 was, and it was like over 5 years ago, and the guy's still under 100 subscribers. So I want to shout him out and see if I can get this guy, let's try to get into at least to 100 subs. I mean, he's been doing it for that long. One thing I really respect about this guy is a lot of people get into this YouTube thing, and when they start not getting views or not getting subscribers, it's not going quite how they feel, they kind of tap out. They kind of, it discourages them, I guess. And that's definitely not the way. This dude obviously really loves sharing his comic book hauls and things, and he's still at it after 5 years, even though he hasn't even hit 100 subs. So I'm going to leave his link in the description below. Let's show him some love because yeah, that's a really solid effort for someone to keep going and not get discouraged by things like views and subscribers. That is absolutely awesome. So yeah, Comics Fans for Life. His channel link will be in the description below, as well as Old Wolf. All right, so I'll show you Sarah's books first. She only picked up 2 books this week, and to be honest, I think I only had 2 books as well this week, but I picked up a few other things from my box. We'll start off with this one, which I also picked up. It's Nightwing issue 100 this week. Nightwing written by my buddy Tom Taylor, and this is an absolute killer cover. It's by Jorge Jimenez, if that's how you say his name. It's actually an homage to his variant for Batman issue 50, which I really want to get. So if anyone sees that Batman issue 50 around for a decent price, hit me up and I'll try to get something to happen, because I really need that. Because for those who really know me, I collect Batman issue 50 because it has sentimental value for me. But yeah, awesome little bondage cover with Nightwing tied up, or Barbara's kind of tied to him, but that's very cool. So Sarah picked that one up, and then she actually picked this one up off the shelf, which was very surprising. This looks like an acetate cover. It's an acetate to Batman and Spawn. Is it? What's the book, Sarah?
Batman Spawn issue 1.
Batman Spawn issue 1. It's an acetate cover. And what was the reason for getting this one, Sarah?
Because I love Jorge's art.
Because she loves Jorge's art. This is so same artist. So she's a big fan of Jorge Jimenez. So she also picked that one up, which was surprising. I was like, oh, cover by. Is that a cover by, Sarah?
It's also my first acetate.
Oh, so. Can you just pause for a second, do a quick thumbnail? There you go, I'll get some views because you're in the thumbnail. Anyway, so that's Sarah's 2-book haul. You look very pretty in your dress, Sarah.
Thanks, baby.
There you go. Alright, so what did I pick up this week? Oh, you idiot, Mark! He had one of these in my box and I already picked one of these up, so he knew that. And then he's like, just leave it on the bench. So I left it on the bench and then he charged me for it. That's an accident, that's all good, but you know what? I'll hold on to that one and I'll maybe put it in the giveaway pile whenever I do a giveaway next. The rest of these books are interesting ones. As you guys know, I collect 1 million copies of Berserker, so I always pick up doubles and I left them in my box. So I picked up I picked up a set last time and I had obviously the second set sitting in the box, so I thought I'd pick them up, why not waste my money. One more issue of Berserker and then it's all over. So then I too picked up Nightwing issue 100. I was really good actually because there was quite a few covers that I wanted, but it turns out I only ordered 2. So I ordered the Jorge Jimenez one as Sarah did, and then I also ordered the A cover because I do collect the A covers there, which is pretty cool. All sorts of heroes and characters there to celebrate Nightwing's 100th issue. Now normally when they do these things, it's like a is this like one story, or is it like, I know a lot of times when they do those milestones they do a whole bunch of mini stories written by a whole bunch of different writers and things, but it looks like it's just one. It's a real thick book. It looks like it's just one long story, which is cool. Way behind on this. Again, I haven't been reading for the last few weeks, so I'm getting real bad. I really need to dedicate at least a couple nights a week to knocking out a few books. I'm very, very bad. Then I picked up these two. So I picked up issue 3, I think maybe a week or 2 ago, as a cover buy, but I kind of wanted to read this. What was putting me off is trying to get the first issue. So this is Alien, the current Alien series, which I think restarted at issue 1 last year, not that long ago. I picked up issue 3 as a cover buy because it was like an homage to the Sigourney Weaver holding the girl and with the gun. But I kind of want to read this, so I picked up issue 2. I thought, why not? And then I'll hunt down an issue 1, maybe on eBay or something. And there is issue 4 there. That's a cool cover, very, very cool. Maybe jump on some Aliens and see what that's like. But yeah, I need to hunt down the first issue. It's confusing because I've got the first issue of Aliens that came out the year before in 2021, and then there's another issue 1 that comes out in 2022. It's confusing. Comic books are confusing. And then the last book I got, Batman One Bad Day, Bane. This was not on my pre-orders. I literally just asked Mark if he had a spare one of these. Mark ordered quite a few of these. Have you guys watched my Simple Surfer stream the other day? Chris the Comic Vet recommended this on 2 cool guys, 2 hot picks, and he really sold it to me about what the story is about and things, and I was like, that sounds awesome. And looking through the book, the art phenomenal as well. Wow. So I actually kind of want to read that one, so I thought I'd pick that up because it sounded really, really cool. And that's all for today. I just want to take the time quickly just to do one last shout out again to all you guys who have been supporting me for so long, as well as newer subscribers. I really do appreciate it. The monetization thing was not something that ever crossed my mind until I realized it was a possibility, and I do realize it's only going to be 10 cents a month that I make, but it's just a cool little box to I guess to check off, I guess, a cool YouTube milestone, but it should never really be about the money. When I started this channel, I just wanted to have a hobby of anything, and I really found one in YouTube. I really enjoy video editing. It's something that when I left high school, I did video production for my final year of high school, and I just couldn't get into any courses after high school, so it was something I just kind of dropped and forgot about. Just forget those dreams, right? And then it wasn't until I started YouTube where I realized, oh, I really love video editing, and something I always loved, I just never had a chance to do it. So yeah, I really want to make this year, spend more time, I guess, making better videos, more entertaining videos and things like that. But yeah, I just want to take the time to say thank you guys so much who take the time to watch my videos, to always, you hit the like button on the videos, to leave comments and interact. All that stuff means the world because, like I said, I really enjoy doing this. I wouldn't stop doing this even if people did stop watching, Like I said, Comics Fan for Life, who I shouted out earlier, he's been doing this for way longer than me. And he's got less than 100 subs, and it doesn't discourage him from continuing to share his comic hauls. That is just awesome to see. Yeah, and that's what it should be about. You have to really, I think, love making content or maybe meeting people in the community. You know, I never thought I'd meet people and have so many friends across the world now. It's a crazy, crazy thing that this YouTube thing has done for my life. So anyway, I think that's enough cheese. So yeah, that's all for this one. Maybe Sarah, you could at least say goodbye.
Bye, Sarah.
In the frame.
Bye, Sarah.
Isn't I dressed pretty? No. All right. Thanks, guys. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.